Match Fishtank, Unit 6, Lesson 10, Anchor Problem 1. I'm going to be examining how to classify amounts in Erica's English essay based on these inequalities. So W for A, W less than 500 would mean that Erica has fewer than 500 words. She could have 499 words. Let's see, so if I have 500 here, I know it doesn't say to graph, but it helps me think of it. She could have 499, she could have 498, she could have 497. She can't have 500, but she can have anything less than that. Notice how I have to make that thicker if I'm using the same color. Very messy graph there. So for B, what does W greater than or equal to 275 mean? That means that Erica has at least 275 words. She could have 275, she could have 276, she could have 277, she could have 3,478. And those would all mean the number of words that Erica would have. For C, if W is equal to 389, that means Erica has exactly 389 words. She does not have 390 words. She does not have 388 words. She has 389 words. Now, Erica's teacher is also assigning something else. Here's her essay, and they've given us 10 students' lengths. So we're going to analyze each of Frank and Hayet's amount, their inequalities. Frank said X is greater than 100. And I'm looking through the list, and every single one of those is greater than 100. None of them are equal to 100. They are all greater than. The smallest one is 102. So yes, Frank's does work. Hayet, let's see. X is less than or equal to 250. Well, I see a bunch of less than. For it to be less than, oh, yep, there is a 250 there. So that is correct. All of those are less than or equal to 250. Moving on down to anchor problem 3. For situation A, we have a backpack that can hold at most 8 books. Okay, so let's see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we have 8 books. And the backpack can hold 8 books. So I'm going to make that solid. And it can hold less than 8 books. There really couldn't be a 0. There couldn't be less than 0 books, but that's okay. We can understand that within the context here. For situation B, we have a backpack that can hold at most 8 pounds. So the 8's still in the same spot. And again, we can have less than that. So these graphs really look identical. We could have 8 pounds or anything less than that. Obviously, we can't have negative pounds, but that's okay. We could have 8 books or anything less than that. But remember those books that, I can't remember who it was packing when she was packing her office that each weighed 3 pounds? If those were the books in situation A, then that backpack would be able to hold 24 pounds. Our backpack in situation B would not be able to hold all of those books. It would only be able to hold 2 of them. At 3 books, we would be at 9 pounds, which would be too much for backpack B. Backpack B is pretty tiny. So we have to be really careful when we're looking at our units to make sure that we're understanding what the context of the problem is.